Have you ever wondered what's really happening when you click a button on a website? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the two core parts that make every single app you use actually work, the front end and the back end. Let's get right into it.
And just so you know, to help us break all this down, we're drawing on some really great core concepts from the folks over at Infomax Computer Academy.
So think about it for a second. You're online, you find something you want, and you click Add to Cart. Or maybe you're leaving a comment. It feels completely instant, right? But in that tiny split second, there's a whole world of activity going on. So what is actually happening behind that screen? Well, the secret lies in this really amazing partnership between two different but totally connected worlds, the front end and the back end. You can kind of think of them as the yin and yang of the entire digital world. And to make this whole thing super easy to understand, we're going to use an analogy that I think pretty much everyone gets, a restaurant. It is the perfect way to visualize how these two sides work hand in hand. So here it is, the big picture. Just think of the front end as the dining room. You know, it's the part of the restaurant the customer actually sees and interacts with. And the back end? That's the kitchen, the hidden, powerful engine room where all the real magic happens.
So let's start right where the user starts, in the dining room, with the front end. This is all about what you, the person using the site, can see and touch and click on.
Now, the official term for the front end is the user interface. You'll also hear it called the client side. And that's just because it's everything that's happening right there on your device, your computer or your phone, which is the client. And if we hop back to our restaurant analogy, this is everything you experience directly as a customer sitting at your table. It's the lighting, the music, the menu, the waiter, the whole vibe. And the comparison here is just perfect, right? The menu you're reading, that's the text and images on the website. The table setting and the decor that create the whole atmosphere, that's the site's layout. And the waiter who takes your order, that's literally every button you click or form you fill out.
Okay, so we've enjoyed the ambiance of the dining room. Now it's time to push open those swinging doors and head into the back end, the kitchen. This is where the real work gets done.
Officially, the back end is made up of the server, the application, and the database. It gets called the server side for a simple reason. All of this stuff happens on a big, powerful computer somewhere else, the server, not on your personal device.
It's basically the buzzing, organized chaos of a professional kitchen. You don't see it when you're a customer, but let's be real, without it, there would be no food. It is the absolute heart of the whole operation.
And you can see how the different parts line up here. The server is like the head chef directing all the tasks. The application itself, that's the secret recipe book that has all the cooking logic. And the database? Well, that's the pantry, perfectly organized with all the ingredients you need.
So, we've got this beautiful dining room and this super high-tech kitchen, but how do they actually talk to each other to give you that seamless experience? Let's look at the full service. And here's the most important takeaway. A dining room with no kitchen is just a pretty empty room. And a kitchen with no dining room has absolutely no one to serve. They are 100% dependent on each other, and they're always communicating. So let's walk through it. Step 1. You're in the front-end dining room, and you click Buy Now. That's you telling the waiter your order. Step 2. That request gets sent to the back-end kitchen. Step 3. The kitchen gets to work. The back-end checks the database pantry to see if the item is in stock, uses the application recipe to process your payment, and gets your order ready. Step 4. Order up. The kitchen tells the waiter it's ready. And finally, step 5, that finished dish, say a confirmation page, is sent right back out to the front end where the waiter serves it to you at your table. So here's a great little summary table to lock it all in. Front end, that's client side. Its role is presentation, and it's our dining room. Back end, that's server side. Its role is all the logic and data, and that's our kitchen. It really is as simple as that. And look, if you take away just one single thing from all this, let it be this quote right here. Front end is basically what users see, whereas back end is how everything works. I mean, it doesn't get much clearer than that. So the next time you're clicking around online, just take a second. Look at that beautiful dining room that's presented to you, but also maybe give a little nod to that incredible invisible kitchen working like crazy behind the scenes to make it all happen. Thanks for tuning in.